everyone, and thank you for being punctual. As you know, this is a key meeting in preparation for our 20th anniversary website event. We have got a packed agenda, but before we dive in, let's do a quick roll call and hear from each of you about your current focus so we are all on the same page. Huda, can you confirm attendance first?
Yes, all 7 members are present. Yourself, Priya, Aziz, Nisha, Fauzan, and Hanan.
Excellent. Okay, let's go around the table for a quick check-in. Huda, we will start with you.
My priority this week is to make sure our project documentation is up to date. I've been reviewing last week's meeting notes and cross-referencing them with the action trackers to ensure deadlines are still on track. I'm also refining our file organization system in the short drive so that when we start observing draft on Pixel 4 and the contenting, everything will be easy to access.
Okay, good. Having a clear report is crucial, especially with so many moving parts. Yeah, how about you?
Okay, from finance, I've been reviewing the preliminary cost estimates for the website and comparing them with our anniversary budget allocations. I've also started shortlisting suppliers for potential merchandise and running cost comparisons. My focus is ensuring that we have a comfortable buffer for unexpected expenses while still delivering high quality outcomes.
That's reassuring. Has it IT updates?
The internal development team has completed the initial backend review to identify compatibility issues. We are in a position to integrate the new design once it's ready. I've also been evaluating the report studios focusing on their responsive design capability and secure purpose. This week, I will be confirming technical specification so that development can start without delays when we sign.
Okay, excellent, Haziq. Solid groundwork. Nisha, over to you.
It has been mapped out the anniversary and future, especially the 20 goes to 20 years teaser sessions. I've been coordinating with the creative to make sure the visuals we release in the lead up match the final website. I'm also reviewing analytics from past testing to refine our launch information studies.
Sounds like a lot of momentum there. Fauzan, what's your creative angle at the moment?
I have been sketching layout instructed for the page, focusing on how we can visually tell our 20-year story in engaging way. I have also started mood board for the anniversary logo and color scheme, so they're already preparing our next design visit. My aim is to create seamless visual flow from the website to all anniversary material, digital and printed.
My focus is on shaping the narrative for the anniversary. I'm drafting a press release outline and brainstorming potential headlines that highlight both of our legacy and the website revamp. I'm also starting to identify potential media outlets and influencers who align with our brand and would be ideal partners for launch promotion.
Perfect, Hanan. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate these updates. It's clear each department is moving forward in sync. Okay, so now let's start by reviewing the minutes from our last meeting. Has everyone had a chance to look through them?
Yes, as I've gone through them, everything looks fine to me.
I wouldn't usually interrupt, but there's a small correction. Under item 2.3, the vendor name should be Web Papa, not Web Power.
Great catch, Haziq. Huda, could you please make that correction?
Okay, I highlight the change in the updated minutes so it's clear.
Okay, so any other changes?
No, I think that's the only issue.
Alright. Can I have someone to propose the approval of the minutes with the correction?
Uh, I propose we approve the minutes.
I second that.
Okay, thank you. The minutes are approved as corrected. Picking up from last meeting, we discussed exploring external support for the website revamp. Haziq, what's the latest?
I have met with our internal developers. They are confident management updates, database security, and content migration. However, for the advanced animations and interactive features we recommend outsourcing to a specialist. I have shortlisted Pixel Forge Studio. They have worked on several anniversary projects with interactive timelines and high traffic capability.
Do they have experience handling large visitor spikes? During the anniversary launch, we might see a sudden surge in traffic.
Yes, their portfolio includes a project with up to 200,000 daily visitors. They also use cloud-based scaling capabilities.
That's essential. Our social media campaign will drive a lot of instant traffic to the site, so downtime is not an issue.
What about mobile optimization?
Fully responsive design is standard in the package, tested across devices and browsers.
We should also check if they can integrate a section for blog posts or anniversary stories. It will help with SEO and give us content for months after launch.
Good suggestion. I will ask them to include that in the final proposal.
Excellent. Any risk or concern before we proceed?
Only that we will need close collaboration between design, marketing, and IT to keep the visual style consistent.
Agreed. Let's move to the main agenda. For the main agenda, Fauzan, can you show your proposed design vision?
The site will open with a bold hero banner featuring our anniversary logo and tagline. Below that, a visually engaging, scrollable 20-year timeline will show our milestone from our founding year to today using photo, short captions, and key achievement. We will also feather a legacy stories section showcasing interviews with loyal clients and long-time employees.
Let's make some of those stories into short video clips, perhaps 30 to 60 seconds video, which we can also share on our social media and YouTube.
Absolutely, I envision these videos embedded within the timeline for a seamless experience.
That ties perfectly with our social media plan. From a campaign perspective, I would like to run a 20 days to 20 years countdown. Daily teasers leading to the launch, each linked to a sneak peek of the website.
Should we also include a behind the scenes section? Because people often like to see the making of the project.
That could work. Maybe a dedicated page for it.
How will these extra features affect the budget?
Pixel for guest design fee is 35,000 ringgit. Video production and editing could cost around 8,000 ringgit, depending on the number of leads.
That still leaves us within the 60,000 budget. However, we should allocate a contingency fund in case of unexpected changes.
Development will take about 5 weeks, leaving us 2 weeks before the 3 months for testing and adjustments. I will coordinate between Forge and our developers to ensure database integration and newsletter compatibility.
I will draft the press release by next Wednesday, highlighting the new interactive features and inviting visitors to join the celebration.
My team will handle all promotional copywriting, visuals, and social media scheduling. I'll align closely with Fauzan to match tone and brand.
Sounds like we have a clear creative direction and technical plan. Let's keep communication open across teams to avoid last-minute issues.
If I set a short folder so everyone can drop accept and draft in one place.
Yes, that will help centralize everything.
Okay, I like us to consider offering limited edition anniversary merchandise for early visitors, perhaps tote bags and or mugs for the first 100 online orders.
That's a great incentive. We can promote it heavily in the first week after launch to boost traffic.
I can design a special anniversary logo for the merchandise, keeping it consistent with the site.
We should collaborate with influencers to showcase these items. Maybe unboxing videos or social media posts could generate buzz.
What's the estimated cost?
Around 4,000 for production depending on the quantities.
That's manageable. Huda, please add this to the action list.
Network, I'll create a separate anniversary merchandise section in the action list so it doesn't get covered under the website revamp task. I'll include tasks for design, lecture, influencer outreach, and promotional content so each step has a clear owner and deadline.
Okay, before we end, let's go around the table so each of you can summarize your tasks, priorities, and any follow-ups you foresee. This will help ensure we all live with the same understanding. Huda, let's begin with you.
I'll compile and finalize today's meeting by the end of the day, making sure all the discussion points, decision, and deadlines were recorded accurately. I'll also update our shared action tracker so everyone can refer to it in real time and monitor progress. I'll highlight dependencies, for example, content and design timeline, so nothing is left waiting unnecessarily. If any changes or updates come in during the week, I'll amend the tracker quickly to keep it current.
I will finalize the Pixel Forge agreement by Tuesday, ensuring all technical requirements are captured in the contract, including responsive design, air traffic capability, and integration with our database. I will liaise with our internal developers to start preparing the backend for the weekend. So when Pixel Forge begins, we will lose time on groundwork. I will also confirm the contribution of the blog anniversary stories section as it's a good long-term engagement tool. Finally, I will schedule weekly check-ins with Pixel Forge to monitor development milestones and quickly resolve missing issues.
My focus my focus will be on refining the homepage layout and designing the anniversary logo in a way that feels modern but still reflects our heritage. I will prepare mockups for the interactive timeline and legacy stories section and share them with the team for feedback early next week. In parallel, I will begin developing style guidelines, guidelines so the visual for both the website and merchandise are consistent. I will also coordinate closely with Isha on the promotional material and with Hanan to ensure that the press visual and the website visual identity align perfectly.
My team will build out the 20 days to 20 years campaign plan in detail, such as content schedule, user formats, and engagement strategies, and aim to start promotions 2 weeks before the website goes live. I handle copywriting for all promotion website sections and work with Fauzan to ensure the tool matches the design style. For merchandise, I prepare a launch strategy that combines all promotions with influencers, creating urgency among early visitors. I've also prepared a performance tracking plan so we can monitor the success of the launch week and make adjustments quickly if needed.
Okay, I'll continue monitoring the budget, ensuring the 60,000 allocation is tracked against the actual commitments. I'll also create a contingency plan in case costs rise due to last minute changes or additional multimedia production. For the merchandise, I'll get at least two supplier quotes for tote bags and mugs and confirm production costs before we commit to quantities. I'll also review the Pixel Forge payment schedule to make sure our cash flow remains stable during the project.
I'll prepare the press release by next Wednesday, focusing on the website's new features, the interactive anniversary timeline, and the emotional value of our legacy stories. Alongside this, I'll put together a media kit, including photos, logos, and background information for journalists and influencers. I'll start reaching out to relevant influencers this week, especially those with audience aligned to our target market, and coordinate with Nisha to sync their posting schedule with our launch campaign. I'll also post launch PR push to keep the momentum going in the in the weeks after the anniversary.
Thank you, everyone. That's an excellent round of summaries, and it's clear each of you knows your role and deliverables. Let's keep communication open throughout the week. If any issues arise, flag them early so we can resolve them without affecting timelines. Let's set our next meeting for Friday, 22nd August at 3 p.m. Does that work for everyone?
Agreed.
Agree.
Yes.
Agreed.
Okay, great. Thank you, everyone. Let's make this 20th anniversary website something to be proud of. The meeting is adjourned at 10:45 a.m.
I'll circulate the updated image and press release tomorrow, including the vendor timeline, design concept notes, and merchandise ideas.